What's up, guys? Ryan with Gentleman Patrol back. Another video today. We're going to take a look at the Power of the Dark Side event from Hot Toys. Let's get to it. That's right, guys. We're back. We're going to talk about the Power of the Dark Side event from Hot Toys. They have a pile of photos they put on their own Facebook page. So, yes, I grabbed all those. Or at least the ones I thought were interesting, and we're going to talk about those. I'm going to give my thoughts on what we see at the event, and maybe some thoughts on what may or may not actually get produced. I'm looking at you, N1 Starfighter. Let's get into this. Now, first off, Hot Toys knows how to put on a freaking show. Like, I don't know what their budget is for these, what's that, environments, I guess, for lack of a better word, environments they make. It's phenomenal. It is crazy. It is cool. Other manufacturers of figures, if they did stuff like this, like on this level, like this is just one they've done multiple ones. Like it would just, it's just cool. I wish they were here on the East Coast where I could go see this stuff myself, but they're not. Let's get into this. The Power of the Dark Side. Obviously, the first thing you see when you enter into this thing, you got this giant Death Star looking thing that almost looks like it's partly made out of Lego with that grid pattern. It's kind of crazy. Giant Star Wars logo. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's get further down in this thing. And then you move on to this first display. And it looks awesome. It looks awesome. This is how you display figures that are not crowded, that are just beautiful. This is a beautiful, like this is goals display right here. This is goals, all right? I want to kind of zoom in on some of this stuff. So we got, and it's going to be a little blurry because they're not like super high res photos. We got Revan, we got Vader, Dooku, Palpatine, Kylo, Maul, and then Starkiller. So these things look amazing all together, just like this. I'm a big fan of this thing. They brought out the Phantom Menace Maul, which it's just a good display. I mean, it just is. I mean, if you want a nicely spaced out display, it's not overly crazy on the dynamic poses. They just look good on the shelf. Like this is a good way to do it. I'm a fan. Now, some people have thought, are they going to reissue a Dooku? Well, I doubt they're going to reissue Kylo, and I highly doubt they're going to reissue Phantom Menace Maul, although we are having a 35th anniversary Maul, so, Phantom Menace, so maybe that one, but certainly not Kylo. Like that, I just don't see it. So just because Dooku's on this display, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. To be quite honest, when he was in stock, he didn't sell all that great. It's just like everything else. When he goes out of stock, people go, "Oh, I gotta have it," and that's it is what it is. But I don't see them remaking a Kylo, so the odds of the other one's probably pretty slim. The one that does kind of make sense would be maybe a Return of the Jedi, Palpatine Emperor. That would be a cool one to reissue. But who's to say? I don't freaking know. Then we got a giant Grogu thing that's way like. Again, their budget for this stuff, they go all out. Like this, cool. Anyways, moving on, we got some Cosbabies, a Vader and a Darth Maul, and they're freaking huge. This is cool. I don't care about Cosbabies, but I just think they took the effort to make stuff like this. It's kind of cool. All right, let's talk about this one. So this one, and I think there's a photo later in the lineup of this one as well, but we've got a Bark Speeder with the new Anakin and the young Ahsoka going on. Then we've got our ATRT and ARC Trooper in the background, which they still haven't released yet. Why? I don't know. Still need that for the collection. The ginormous Bark Speeder with the two figures, and then General Kenobi, which I'm most hyped for. Like it's supposed to be like releasing very soon, right? But I'm a big fan of this. Now, the Bark Speeder with Anakin and young Ahsoka, it's a repaint, so pretty good odds of them doing that. I think that's a decent, and they did the single Bark Speeder, and then they did the Bark Speeder with the sidecar. So reusing a mold to do this in different paint variations, especially for Clone War stuff, makes total sense. I could totally see that happening, but time will tell. And the General Kenobi, they just need to ship that damn thing. Love this corridor. I need this in my house. Like straight up, I need to build this. I just freaking love it. I just think it's cool. I need it. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at this. That's how you enter a man cave right there. It's freaking badass. Love this. Thought this was really cool. All right, here's our Revan. Now, I did a whole preview video on Revan. You can check it out up there or down there or somewhere on the channel. Did a whole preview vid. I am most hyped for this thing. It looks amazing. I think the posability is going to be pretty garbage. At the same time, there's a fly in my wire. I'm recording a video. What the hell? Get out of here. Summertime. It looks great. I think posability is going to be crap, but I am most excited for that one. And then we got Starkiller. No, I have not made, or I take it back. I haven't released my preview video on Starkiller. I do have thoughts coming on that. And my first thought is, why the hell does it not have like the version of Starkiller everybody actually wants? They give us this one. Say my thoughts on that one. It does look good on display. It does look good with lighting. It looks good. He's got Vader's underwear on. I mean, it's cool. Right on, man. I mean, he did want to be Vader when he... I digress. Then we've got 000 and BT1. I will have both of these coming. Obviously, BT1's not released yet. 000, we'll have it for review. Stay tuned for that one. I think it's cool. I think posability is going to be garbage, just like the previous 3PO. However, if you've read any of the comics that have to do with Dr. Aphra and these two are just... Like, they could make a horror film out of these two guys. It's crazy. So BT1 looks pretty cool. Definitely must have. 000 must have. Even though not many people are going to have both of them because of the limited edition quantity of 000. Yeah, is what it is. This guy, there no way in hell. I know you guys am I going to be buying the clone Cody? No, I am not. I'm not buying the Cody, the chrome one. In fact, the other two chrome ones I've got, I'm probably not going to keep. They're probably going to move on. Or at least they're going to go to storage. No. This guy, I will be adding a few of these. Now, I believe this one's actually already released, or some of them, one batch, a small batch of them is already released. So stay tuned for that if you want this. $240 retail for a Stormtrooper with a diorama base. No brainer. I'll be adding a couple of those to the collection. And I've already done a review on that one 4 years ago. So it's on the channel. It's the exact same figure. It's just a reissue. Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. That figure's amazing. I wish I had gotten two. Well, I didn't have the opportunity to get two of them, but I would have liked to have two of them or three of them for the different helmets. I didn't get a chance to do that. That thing looks pretty sick. And then we've got this up. So this is the Ahsoka lineup. I like the lineup for the Sith lineup that we saw previously is a little cooler than this one. I like Thrawn. I like all these characters. I think they're cool. However, these are not like the most, like Hera and Sabine, like those are the ones I'm interested in, like the hype levels like way up here, other than Balin's skull way up there. But the Enoch, Merrick's cool. We'll see what happens with him in the Tales of the Sith on Disney Plus. Hopefully something cool. He might raise up in hype level a little bit, depending on where he's at. But currently in Ahsoka, he didn't do a whole lot. And then Thrawn, which, I mean, Rebels, you gotta have Thrawn, right? Looks pretty freaking good. I'm all fan of that. This Balin skull, look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Look at this thing. This is non-Photoshop craziness going on here with like crazy lighting. This is just damn good. Like, well done, man. I'm in. And then her. Look at this head sculpt, guys. Let me zoom in here a little bit. They look good. Not gonna lie. Merrick looks okay. Enoch, I'm not. Enoch's cool, but is he? It's not a hype figure for me. He's like, it's okay. And then the zombie troopers, the Stormtrooper and the Death Trooper, I'm on the fence with them. Like, cause they didn't really. It's like you just want one to show representation of them, but at the same time, I'm on the fence. I don't know. I wouldn't be sad if I didn't get them. I'll put it that way. There we go. There's Sabine. There's Hera. Chopper. Come on. Loath Cat. I'm in. The Ahsoka. I just watched again for the 955th time Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Ramona Flowers. Just saying. Sabine's looking all kinds of good. Chopper. Definitely way up hype on Chopper. Definitely up there. And then we've got these Inquisitors. Now, I do believe we're going to get the other Inquisitors, the fifth brother, the seventh sister. I do believe we're going to get those. So I think the odds are pretty high. We'll see those. And then maybe on a May 4th announcement. Obviously, we got a lot of stuff for this particular event. Maybe we get a May 4th announcement for the other two. I don't think Hot Toys is done on the Star Wars stuff announcements just yet. So keep your wallets close or just let them ride, however you want to do it. But when they get released, I'll definitely be getting those. So there's Kenobi Vader looking good there. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. It's a good looking figure. That's a good looking figure. And then these guys. Now, on the fence, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm on the fence with how many of the Praetorian Guards to get. Like, I think they're pretty badass. How many is a good display? Is it 2? Is it 3? It's definitely not 1. And then the IG-12, I'll get it. I'll be getting it. There's IG-12 right there, looking cool. Darth Maul. And then, yes, Palpatine in the background, Darth Sidious. I am very hyped for that one. I mean, the Rex, I already have 2 Rexes. Do I need this one? I guess I will because it's got a Phase 1 helmet. That'll give me an opportunity to put him with some other Phase 1 clones. So yeah, I'll probably get that one. And then we cycle back to this guy, which honestly looks pretty freaking good. I like the sculpt. And interesting enough, the expression on Anakin to go with the bark speeder kind of works. He's like talking to Ahsoka off to the side. It kind of works. I don't mind it. It's kind of cool. General Kenobi. And then this. So let's talk about this. This is the N1 Starfighter. That, yes, I do have one on order from Jazz Inc. Dioramas. Link down there somewhere below, or check out a video. I got plenty on that. And yes, I did order one from Yoast to get one of these. I do not think Hot Toys are going to produce this. I just don't. I don't see it happening. I think the odds are about 0%. I really do. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I just don't see it. And are you going to put... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine when I get it from Yoast. I wish Hot Toys would make it, because it would. They would obviously, with the volume, they'd be able to bring the price down versus the one from Yoast. Get it? However, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Look how big this thing is. It's massive. I think the collectors want it, but I'll say this at the same time. Even if Hot Toys put this up for pre-order, it wouldn't sell. The people who had been talking it up, I want it. When it came down to put money on the table, they'd run away. This is what it is. Life-size Babu Frick, I definitely want that. The life-size Grogu with Pram, I do not need that. I don't need that. The Babu Frick I like, though. I like pretty much everything from this show. I know that's a shocker, but this is a Star Wars event, and I can't wait to see Tales of the Sith, to see how Merrick does, Morgan Elsbeth, how all that plays out. I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see. We're going to see General Grievous again. Some people are saying that Hot Toys should make a Grievous. I agree they should make a Grievous. Got to be better than the previous offerings we've had in the collection. But again, I think the odds of that are pretty low. Did you have a favorite item from this event, or did you not? And what do you think the odds of Hot Toys making the N1? It's been a discussion that's been going on for 2 years now. Maybe 3 years. It's never going to end. We're going to keep talking about it. As always, click what you like. See you next time.